Ikechi, during your session with Dr. Pia, you shared the difficulties you've been experiencing in your marriage, and it seems like it's reaching the point of no return.
One of the main reasons why I don't communicate with her is that things get misconstrued or thrown back in my face for something that was agreed upon or whatever.
I really need to know what it is because I am unsure what you're talking about.
It's just our conversations don't progress. It's like taking 10 steps forward and then 20 steps back. It doesn't feel like a want or desire to go any further.
How was it watching that back? Do you see anything different than in the moment?
I see my inability to express how I felt. I want to say that I don't want to be here. I want to say that I'm not interested in this marriage.
I'm confused because then don't y'all go out after this?
Yeah. Want to go play some video games?
Yes.
I'm gonna whoop your ass. I said it. Come on. In that moment, I was so tired and delirious. I was like, hey, I just want to go. You want to go? Let's just go. And there was a game room across the street, and we just went and just had a moment of just freedom.
You played games?
Yeah, we played basketball. We played.
David and I usually separate when we get to
stop.
fight.
You told me right before this that in this moment you don't want to be here. You don't want to be in this marriage, right?
True.
And then you turned to her and said, "Hey, you want to go play video games?" What we see is that it's very much mixed messaging and very confusing. For anyone outside of your head, that don't make sense.
It didn't make sense to me.
So, well, then, I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, it was more of an olive branch of peace.
So tell me, would you have been confused?
I think I get confused because I've only heard MM's side of the story, and then watching this, I think she's looking for specific examples, and so are the experts, and I feel like we don't get those from you. So then I'm still confused because I'm like, well, what happened? What was the turning point?
So, imagine you're not into somebody. Imagine David humping on you or or making you feel sexually uncomfortable in a room when you're not into David.
Right.
And it's like, hey, calm down. And when I say that she's aggressive, it's that. We just met.
Yeah.
There was a spark in the beginning, a comfortability in the beginning, and it was good. But at the honeymoon, the over-sex thing, there's not that, because you're making me feel uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. I don't want to come into a space and just immediately hey, it's...
I think that the confusion is, which you were getting on, is David and I did. We did feel uncomfortable. So if we wanted the scene to end, we would separate. You know what I mean? Because we weren't comfortable with each other. So there was no desire. I couldn't imagine having that conversation with him and then be like, hey, let's go play some hoops.
And I
feel like that's what gets confusing.
I understand that confusion.
So that's my point, is that those mixed messages in a finite period of time would have anyone what?
All right. So say we've had this conversation of divorce, and it was just just innocent moment of just all right, this is over. But
I think the thing that makes it hard is that MM wasn't ready for it to be over. So what happens is it creates a sense of false hope. I understand you're saying you did it in a lighthearted way, but the way that it's received in that kind of moment, I don't feel that it's in alignment with your intent behind it.
How many times can you say you're done before somebody understands it?
Actions sometimes speak louder than words, and you.
But I think that goes back to romanticizing.
Yeah, exactly. She's looking for any sign of hope, and that was it.
Yeah.
You block out the words and you see what you want to see.
That's not on me.
I didn't say it was on you. I'm just giving you...
No. I understand what you're saying.
I'm giving you the other perspective of it, and how it can be received. That's all. But despite their differing desires, Ikechi still chose to end his marriage, and we'll be diving into that later.